a capitalist or a socialist. I mean, it's weird.
Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy Benny. AOC. She is ubiquitous. You see her on every magazine cover and on every news channel every single day. She has millions of followers on social media. But what has she been successful at? AOC has failed as a bartender. She has failed to pass or to schedule or to co-sign any meaningful legislation in Congress. She's failed to attract anyone other than a burnt marshmallow-looking man for a husband, and she's also failed at becoming a meme. AOC has failed at everything she's ever tried, so it shouldn't be any shock to you that AOC has also failed in her new documentary that had a theatrical release that completely bombed. AOC has a new movie out called To the End, and it sucks. Yes, that's right. This movie has completely bombed at the box office. And it's not the first time that this has happened. This is AOC's new movie. AOC had a movie out a couple years ago called Knock Down the House. Has an 11% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Everyone knows all these people are just paid hacks. This is the score that actually matters. 5,000 plus ratings. AOC's Knock Down the House, a complete failure. Also, here's AOC going to the premiere of Knock Down the House. She's driving in a, oh, that's interesting. What do we got here? A giant gas-guzzling GMC Yukon. Oh my God. That's like 7 miles to the gallon city. Look at that. AOC trotting out in her SUV. Well, now she's back at it again with To the End, a documentary about what? What does it say on the IMDb page? The plot of To the End, stopping the climate crisis, is the question of political cards, and the clock is ticking. Over 3 years of turbulence and crisis, 4 young women fight the Green New Deal and ignite a historic shift. The only thing AOC is igniting is fossil fuels inside of her SUV and vape cartridges inside of the homes of all of the Cheeto-dusted simps. Turns out that AOC's documentary made only $80 per theater. So yeah, all right, AOC completely bombed. Yes, only $80 per theater despite rave critic reviews. Well, what is everyone talking about? Why don't we watch the trailer? Let's watch the trailer for AOC's documentary and see, since obviously none of y'all are going to buy a ticket, $80. Let's have a look at what AOC is putting out there.
Change politically requires faith.
We are building an army of young people to stop the climate crisis and create millions of good jobs for our generation.
Millions of good jobs. Why have you ever created a job?
Everyone wants to talk about this dispassionately, but this is the world that I will raise my kids in.
Oh, right, unlike me.
The more centrist wing is arguing that they want to maintain the status quo.
Ain't nobody gonna keep us down.
Yes,
This is going to be the moonshot of our generation.
So
Moments of
you are
crisis crack open the window of possibility.
definitely the civil rights activists of their time.
Sometimes I feel like my job is to get my hands dirty. You're not going to trick us. Hell no.
Yeah, we've all seen your husband, lady. You ain't getting your hands dirty.
Now is the time to leverage our power. We have tens of thousands of new
Like a
people
Marvel
joining.
movie. Like a Marvel.
We're in the battle for the soul of the
MCU.
Democratic Party. Make them feel like they're going to lose their seats if they don't support this.
As long as there are people that you can poison without consequence, there will always be a loophole that the fossil fuel industry can exploit.
It's possible to...
Okay, so hold on. You see this lady driving through a bad neighborhood, right, in the inner city, blaming fossil fuels, not blaming Democrat policies, not blaming the single party that's been in control of the city for its entire existence. Presumably that's like Baltimore or St. Louis or something. I've lived in these decrepit hellholes. Ladies and gentlemen, the people to blame is not the fossil fuels inside of these. Fossil fuel companies don't run these cities. It's elected Democrats and their interests who run these cities.
Both decarbonize and keep equity and justice at the center.
That was classic.
Oh, thank you. I'm not often called classy. Tell my mom.
The media is expecting.
That's like the tagline. That's the line they kept in the trailer. That's like the funny line.
Us to fail.
Some of us have to actually live the future that you all are setting on fire.
It's a photo of Kevin McCarthy. All right, enough. It's getting the She-Hulk treatment, essentially. This is getting the She-Hulk treatment. AOC's new climate change documentary in theaters over the weekend, generating an abysmal $80 per theater. The new film, To the End, was filmed over 4 years and follows 4 young women, Cortez and a bunch of nut jobs. Very sad cat ladies. The film currently boasts 88% fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. Does not yet have an audience score. Okay, well, let's head on over to Rotten Tomatoes and check out some of the reviews for To the End. These are the reviews from the audience. Mindless leftist drivel promoting a non-existent problem. The beginning was great, and I don't know exactly how the ending cannot be considered divisive. Bah ha 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 ha. Deep inhale. Bah ha 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 ha. Required by my daughter's science teacher, even she got the gist and turned it off after about 10 minutes. Typical victimization, divisive rhetoric you would expect. Basically, we're all dead unless we do exactly what they tell you. AOC is unbearable. What the heck was that nonsense? Go back to bartending. Snooze fest. You only go see it if you're a brain-dead leftist sheeple. Al Gore 2.0, as proven many times, climate grifters are fake, full of lies. Keep this image in mind. That's right. That's a GMC Yukon right there. There you go. 7 miles to the gallon. AOC's driving in it. She's just getting roasted here. What a dull movie. Didn't capture the audience or invoke any higher level thought process. The amount of times the movie was shifted to being about self-promotion was excruciating. I was one of the 3 people in the theater. The other 2 were staff clearing the place. All I can say is this was what I needed to cure my insomnia. Oh man, just brutal. Check this out. Okay, so here's To the End. Here's the IMDb page. It's 1.5 out of 10. Oh man. All right, 1.5 out of 10 there, baby. This is getting roasted. Look at these ratings. Oh, man. 400 ratings of 1.5 for the males. Ladies, even the ladies are coming through and just absolutely destroying this video. Destroying them. That's really funny. 90% of the users rated it a 1. The arithmetic mean is 1.4. Oh, man. So, yeah, this thing is toast here over at the Washington Examiner. AOC's climate change documentary bombs at the box office despite leftist pandering, saying that it brought in less than $10,000. All right, let's pop over to Outkick. AOC's climate change documentary fails hard, earns $81 per theater in debut week. Oh, yes. A mere $9,000 across 120 theaters. Yikes. Oh, my goodness gracious. This is the She-Hulk of political documentaries. And it's just absolutely over here getting roasted. Rotten Tomatoes has a site up for it. Doesn't have the audience score yet. But, of course, the critics, the critics love it. Oh, yes, the critics are saying 83%. Just the greatest. This is, again, just a classic. This is what they're going to do. This is Amazon, Rings of Power. The people who are paid by these dark money special interests, just like AOC, are going to sit there and give it a positive review. The people, however, have spoken, and this film is complete trash. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. And also, of course, our favorite, Greg Gutfeld over on Fox, just roasting this thing like the Rotten Tomato that it is, making soup, making marinara sauce out of this. Have a look.
I mean, first of all, $80 per theater. I made $80 in a theater, and there wasn't even a movie playing.
Wow. What do you mean?
I don't know. You know, it's no surprise. Who would go see a movie that's the opposite of entertaining? There's nothing entertaining about that. Michael Moore's colonoscopy is more entertaining than that because there's probably more twists. But it does show you how great it is to be a progressive in a liberal biased culture. She really doesn't do her job, right? She makes movies. She goes to galas. She sits for glossy butt-kissing interviews in GQ and other women's mags. Once you get over the fact that you're hollow inside, it's not a bad life.
All right, Dana. Well, I think that I read a little bit of the.
Okay, great. Okay, so also AOC, at the same time she was making that movie, was committing criminal acts in the United States House. She's under House ethics investigation for accepting tens of thousands of dollars and not declaring it. Going to these fancy rich people. Didn't you remember the Tax the Rich dress at the Met Gala? Yeah, it turns out she needed to pay for those tickets. Turns out she also didn't declare tens of thousands of dollars of jewelry and dress amenities. The dress itself was a congressional ethics violation, so LOL. But the actual violation going on right now is a violation of our eyeballs having to watch that trailer for AOC's hideous climate documentary. Obviously, that is the real crime going on here, and the American people just aren't buying it. I mean, actually, literally. Thank you for watching. Our channel is here to meme the libs until they cry, and then to meme them crying. Their tears taste like ice cream. We ridicule the establishment, and we do so because of you. Your support keeps us going. So if you liked what you saw, please click the thumbs up. Please punch, subscribe, and ring the bell to let you know when we have a new video. Don't you want us to let you know when we're live? Please check out more of our videos here and sign up for our mailing list in case something happens and the plug gets pulled. We want to be able to keep in touch with you. My name is Benny Johnson, and thank you for watching. Based Patriots, stay free.